Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that it's...
Aubameyang! Goal! Lazio! The breakthrough strike! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Schick. Rafinha. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Casado. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zaniolo. And Alaba. Swung over. Casado producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dani Olmo. Romero. Granit Xhaka. And Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Zaniolo looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Granit Xhaka. Dani Olmo. Granit Xhaka.
Kubasi.
Rafinha. Here's Schick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kubasi.
Rodrigo is sharing after that one. Rodrigo goes pelting down that left-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He came in hard, very hard. Alaba. Stanisic. And Upamecano. And it's Zaniolo. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in space and looking for options. Rodrigo. Nicely intercepted. Rafa Silva. And here's Wirtz. Aimed beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Aubameyang. Zaniolo. He's found a way past. Lopez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Schick. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Rafinha goes short. He's on it, can he get away? He's going for goal! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a little off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Granit Xhaka. Dani Olmo. Here's Schick. Great ball, and he's in here. Looking here to chip it through. Calafiori can get it clear. Lazio have their second corner now. They've played it short. Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. Schick. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Schick. Out to the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo is onto this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Zaniolo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schick. Wirtz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Casado. Granit Xhaka. And Rodrigo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Pings in a great chance! It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fermin. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, shooting chance! Rodrigo. Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per la Lazio, numero 97, Pierre Aubameyang, lascia il campo per il
Chooses to go
numero
cross-field.
22.
Looking to play him in. Schick. Simeone. Simeone.
Goes on a charge down the left. And here comes the corner.
Lazio have their third corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Wirtz. This looks promising. Casado.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
And this is Silva.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Granit Xhaka.
Has found the net here, of course.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Simeone.
And it's Xhaka. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's going to be disappointed with that.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
So we've reached the hour mark. Rafa Silva, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 10.
Barcelona may
Attenzione, una
only be one
sostituzione.
behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And they've got a throw.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Matches Cunha! Romero gets it clear. Stanisic does really well to win the ball there. Some good work on the right flank here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And a chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Sostituzione
Lazio
per la
making consecutive changes
Numero
here.
14. Lascia il campo per il numero 12.
Casado. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. Simeone gets into a good position. And that has been cleared. He is through here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Looking to widen the gap even further here. That's a decent clearance. Kubasi. Now Romero, spread it left. Simeone. Oh, that's delightful.
Kubasi. That's a cute ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been slung wide. Well, that has not gone well. Kubasi. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Vermin.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 8, numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 44.
That is very well defended.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Knocks it into space. Oh, good spread. That's good play. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Rafinha. Calafiori was in no mood for any of that. Cleared away. Gavi. Here's Mathias Cunha. Now it's Wirtz. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's come loose. Okafor. Simeone.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
We are into stoppage time. Granit Xhaka. No, that's been intercepted. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Casado. Simeone. Gavi. Linton. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Kubasi getting this one clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game.